First of all, I asked Glenn if I might take a few moments of your time to invite the veterans to ride night down at the fairgrounds. I'm part of the Diamond Fork Riding Club, and each year for the last 4 years, we've had we call it ride night down at the fairgrounds, and it'll be this Monday. We do this in conjunction with the Elks Lodge. It's a great event. We provide dinner for you. There's some raffles that they have down there. See some nodding your head, you've been there. Horses for you to ride. We've got buck and broncs to the old gray mare. So you choose what you want to ride and put you on it. But it's a good time. The riding club and the Elks Lodge truly do appreciate the veterans and what they do for us, and would like to invite you to that. As the Public Safety Director, and specifically as the Chief of Police of Spanish Fork, I truly want to express my thanks to the American Legion. You Legionnaires have set the example, and quite a high bar that you've set for the rest of us. If it were not for your service to the country, we would not be able to serve as EMTs, as firemen, or police. We wouldn't be in the position that we're in today. We would be in a position that we see other countries in, not enjoying the freedoms that we have. And so although we're here to be honored as fire, police, and ambulance, we truly need to express our honor and appreciation to you for what you do. We truly do thank you for your service. This last year, my father passed away, and I got to see firsthand, close up, some of the services that you provide veterans. And I do truly appreciate you for what you do. Switching to our officers and to our EMTs and to our firefighters. I, some time ago, saw on the news, and probably too, of the airplane crash in the Hudson River. And then 2 days later, maybe even that day, they interviewed Captain Schoenberger about the events that took place. And one of the comments that he has said that's stuck with me, and it won't be as verbatim coming out of his mouth, but he basically indicated that it was through his years of experience, his training in simulated events, his devotion to the job and learning of the trade, his ability to be calm and collected, and his practice of his trade, that he was able to remain calm and take that practice and those events, life's events, into a position where it saved many lives. And likewise, I see that with our forces here today, both in the American Legion forces as well as the public safety departments. You guys have put into practice your training. You train every week, every day, some of you, and that practice we saw just a few months ago put into place where I might say again, it was because of us working together as a cohesive unit, we're able to save a life. And how grateful I am for each of you taking to heart your position, your task in life, or your calling in life, whatever you want to call it, and doing your very best at that. The citizens of Spanish Fork truly do appreciate each and every one of you and the services that you provide. Like was mentioned, you go towards gunfire, you go towards firefighting, and you go towards lives that maybe are hard to save, but you do that. You do those things. You do the things that are hard for other people to do. You guys do that. And you are truly heroes, and we do truly appreciate each and every one of you and for what you do for the citizens of Spanish Fork.
I want to thank American Legion, and I think we all hand applause, because without them we can't do anything we do.
just have to think back and think of the heritage that we all have and what each of us portray in promoting their heritage and moving it forward. For all you veterans that are here, not only did you serve your country, but you come back and you serve your communities. And you had kids and grandkids and you taught them what they should do. And though they may not be veterans, they serve in other capacities, and it may not be in public safety, but they take what you taught them and what you stood for and they're good people. When I was a little kid, this is really dating, in 1956, for some of you are thinking, no, that guy was a lot older than I thought. I remember sitting on the couch. We had a new TV. It was new to have TVs for us anyway, in 56. And there was a movie on, and it was the Alamo. And I sit there and I kept saying, where's the cavalry? Where's the cavalry? Where's the cavalry? In the cavalry. And my hero, John Wayne, Lady Crockett was killed. And I cried and I cried. And I swore, for hell's sakes, I'm not going to let that happen to anybody I know. And so sometimes I feel like each of us feel like we're the cavalry. And I know you as veterans felt like you were the cavalry. You come to the aid of those that need it. And no matter what the obstacle, you have the fortitude and the training to see it through. And so I thank you for what you brought to us, and what we inherited from you. And I thank all of the others that are participating and serving in their callings, be it public safety, church, whatever it is. Every one of us has a part. And every one of us can do right things, and we can do heroic things. And I thank you for setting the pace and saying the Lord high. And I thank you again for this evening. Thank you.
The certificate of commendation presented to Spanish Fork Fire Department of Spanish Fork, Utah. This commendation is awarded for outstanding public service, benefiting our community, state, and nation, presented by Spanish Fork Post 68, Department of Utah, the 7th day of May, 2015. Signed, David Gaines, Adjutant, Glenn Bradford, Commander. And so, firefighter. This citation, without reading it all again, is for the Emergency Medical Technician Award that the American Legion offers, and is presented at Spanish Fork EMS Department. And lastly, the same thing going to law enforcement. Law enforcement certificate of commendations presented to Spanish Fork Police Department. Your patriotism is tested every day in so many different ways. I wrote that before this meeting, and as this meeting progressed, there have been probably 10–15% of you have to leave on emergency calls. You and your families make great sacrifices for the benefit of our citizens and our communities. Unless one has walked in your shoes, they do not realize your dedication to duty. You routinely put yourselves in harm's way to protect us. The strain on your families is immense. They live in fear of getting the call they dread. Your occupations are as important and as dangerous as being in the military. There's one thing nearly all of you share. It's the belief that few others understand or appreciate your sacrifices. You need to know you are not alone. I would like to debunk the "you signed up for this" mentality. There's a large element of our society that doesn't see your careers as a sacrifice or patriotic duty as much as they do see it as a bad career choice. I challenge anyone who believes that. I think you all have made an excellent career choice. We respect your service. We are honored to stand by you, as we sometimes do, and thank you very much for what you do. Finally, I pay tribute to all of you here this evening. You are truly American patriots, or you wouldn't be here. Now, I would like the Legionnaires to please stand and salute. 2. That's our tribute to you. Good evening, and God bless America.